Hello, hello, and welcome. It is Tip Tuesday Live, and we are coming to you from our home here in Chapala, Mexico, and coming here in our Facebook group, Online Business Builders, where we learn how to do business God's way over on our business page and also our YouTube channel, Ask David and Dana. We love to give marketing tips there, things that are going to help you move your business forward. All right. Well, I wanted to share a little bit more about a topic that came up last night during our hot seat coaching in the lighthouse. And if you're not sure what the lighthouse is, that's our group of Christian business owners. We get together every Monday night and we talk about stuff that's on our minds. We talk about stuff that's troubling us, maybe in our faith, maybe in our businesses, and we kind of break it down and we figure it out. So Mondays are great. Wednesdays, of course, are the prayer circle. So if you haven't gotten connected to the Lighthouse Network, let me know. I'll get you more information on that. But last night we had a really great discussion, and it was all around how can we be patient in our businesses while we wait for magnificent things to happen. And how do we know what we should be doing when? And of course, that's stuff we cover in our Your Pathway to Profit materials. But what kept kind of surfacing back to the top in that whole conversation was, setting goals, setting expectations for ourselves so that we can not just feel like we're going through the motions. And that brought to mind an article that David and I had written some time ago. In fact, I revived that a little bit and kind of cleaned it off a little bit, and I republished it. So I will go ahead and be putting a link to that article along with this video so you can dig in for more information, because we need to have goals. We need to have a purpose. And those goals and milestones that we set for ourselves are ways that we can keep track of ourselves and see our purpose in action. And so today, this little live teaching, I'm going to just decline this call at this moment. That had a call coming through. I've got a 5-step strategy for your goals. And you know me, I love acronyms. And so this 5-step strategy is actually spelling out the word goals. GOALS. Now I had to stretch a little bit, as you often do, but let's walk through this, because if you're thinking about setting some goals for your life, maybe that's weight loss or health, fitness, that kind of goal, or a relationship goal, spending more time with family and friends, maybe doing more intentional gatherings now that we can gather again. Uh, or if it's a business related goal, how many articles do you want to publish, or how many times do you want to go live in a week, or how many new clients do you want? I mean, there's all sorts of goals that you might be wanting to set for yourself. And so we did a video, a couple weeks back on the smarter goals. So if you haven't watched that, you should take a look at that. But this 5-step strategy, starting with the G, and that is, when you're setting goals, you want to get specific. You want to take a goal and make sure that you have gotten that as specific as possible. Instead of having a very broad and hard to measure kind of goal, you want to know exactly what it is. Is there time you want to have it, achieve it by a certain time? Is there something you can quantify, some number? So be specific is the first strategy there, or the first step to that strategy. For O, only a few. Only a few. I also have another one here, opt for only a few goals. So O, only a few. You don't want 20 goals, right? And you don't necessarily just want one, although one is better than none. So go ahead and um, pick a few goals that you want to set for yourself, but only a few. No more than I say 3 or 4 at first. Okay. You want to see some traction. You want to be able to actually hit some goals. So don't try to be an overachiever. Another an A, the A. What do you think that might be? That's to aim for your discomfort zone. To aim for your discomfort zone. So don't pick a goal that's too easy. In other words, you want to have a goal that will kind of stretch you. Part of the reason we set goals in the first place is to get better, is to get better at something we're doing, or something that we want to do. And so don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and set goals that are a little scary, a little scary. Now the L is to look at your progress. And that is super important. You want to revisit your goals regularly. And I would suggest, until you get in the habit of goal setting and reaching your goals on a regular basis, to revisit your goals daily. Simply write them on a piece of paper, super easy, and then look at that piece of paper every day. That's something that David and I have been doing for a long time. We identify what our goals are, and then we have them on a piece of paper. You could have them on a computer, you could have them on your cell phone, wherever, however you want to do it, but have them handy. Have them handy so that you can be looking at your progress. And keeping them front of mind, top of mind, will also be helpful as well. You'll realize, if you do that early in your day, that you can kind of plan out even better the activities of your day or week, having looked at your goals first. And the last one for goals is plural, is to seek support. And I tell you what, that is key, because you're not on a strand, you're not stranded on a deserted island. For heaven's sakes, we have people all around us. And if you're like me, you've got a lot of friends and family and business owners and associates that are cheering for you. And you don't have to do it alone. Find an accountability partner, if nothing else, that can check in with you on a regular basis. You can check in with them. You've got something together. I've over the course of my business had accountability partners. Aside from David, he's a great one. He's a business partner. Um, but sometimes someone totally outside looking in can be so much more subjective and can really kick your butt when you need your butt kicked. So find someone in your network, in your family, someone that you trust, and seek their support. You know what you're trying to attain and reach. Find someone that can help you, whether that's staying accountable on a phone call, whether, if it's going to the gym every day, somebody that'll go with you. What is the goal that you have, and who would be the perfect support person for that? When you think of how many things there are that we want to get done in a day, think how much more we could accomplish if we were intentional about setting aside time for this, to look at our goals, to plan for our goals, to strategize how we're going to meet our goals. And that can be anything: work goals, personal goals, and you should have a few of different areas of your life, not just business. That's the problem sometimes when we are entrepreneurs and we're working in our own space, working from home. We get kind of focused, and we forget that there's a whole beautiful life out here to live. So don't be just so focused on one thing. Expand and grow with that. So I don't see that I have any questions or any comments that are popping up for folks that are live. I hope you are all doing fantastic as you are listening this. We're coming off of Thanksgiving week in the United States, and we're heading right into the holidays, the preparations for Christmas. And I know that if you haven't already signed up to get emails from us, I'm starting December 1st. That's tomorrow. You'll be getting a Advent devotional. I'm calling it the Adventure. So 25 hand-picked Bible verses by David, Pastor David, for me to write on. And as I was talking to someone today, I feel like I've been given a gift. I've been given a gift of this list of 25 Bible verses. I haven't read ahead or anything. I'm just going to open one each day. I'm going to reflect, I'm going to pray, and then I'm going to write. And then that will be the reflection that you will receive to also reflect on that same Bible verse. So you'll be getting a gift every day as well to open and to just stay connected through this season. It can be so busy. We've got all sorts of preparations, right? You decorate your house, you bake cookies, you wrap presents, you travel, all of the things. And sometimes we get so busy, we forget to focus on what's important, on who is important. Why do we celebrate this season anyway? So if you haven't joined in on the adventure, let me know and I can get you more information on that. Totally free, totally free. So I am going to close this down. I have that phone call to return that called in the middle of the live, but thank you for watching. I hope that you have got some things going in your brain about how you can get more specific with your goals, how you can opt down to just a few. Don't be an overachiever. Um, to aim for something outside your comfort zone, to be looking for your progress, and then also to seek support from someone that you trust. Until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.